the Peterborough and the Kawarthas Chamber of Commerce. We're here with Ashley from Summer Soul Yoga Studio and Wellness.
Yes.
Yes. And where are we right now?
So we are downtown. We are on the corner of Hunter and George Street. And this has been a yoga studio for 10 years here. We just got our new signage. We're so excited to be visible to everyone on foot coming by and all the traffic here.
Yeah, you get an audience right on the corner.
Yeah,
Perfect.
exactly. And I just think it's so soulful for people to see people walking around with yoga mats. It's good for our mental health to see people walking around, smiling with yoga mats and hanging out downtown.
Awesome. Well, let's go inside and check out the space. Cool. Doing some reading into your business. I understand that you have 8+ years of experience. What is your yoga journey? How did you get here?
So I was very resistant with yoga to begin.
Okay.
I was that person that didn't want to do yoga because I saw people doing it when I was out west, and I just thought it was weird that people would lay down in a room together during Shavasana. So in my first couple yoga classes that I went to, and I stumbled in kind of by mistake, I went to the gym for a fitness class, and all they had on was a yoga class.
Oh.
So I kind of rolled my eyes and I walked in and I did the class, but I was in Warrior 2 for the first time. And something happened where my athletic world and my spiritual world came together.
Okay. Can you show us Warrior 2?
It's
Show
like,
us.
You
What is
step
that?
out, you step back, you align your feet, heel to arch of your foot, and you extend your arms.
Okay.
And just like in this, I felt so powerful in my legs. I felt extension, and everything just came together.
Like mind and body.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was like,
And that's
okay,
what yoga's about, really.
Yeah. And I just said to myself, I need more of this.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then I kept showing up, and I would listen to the instructor, and I journal all the time. And then I thought to myself, if I can speak what I write about, then I can be a yoga teacher.
There you go.
And I want to have that lifestyle.
And here you are.
Yeah, I know. It's beautiful. It's been a journey.
And then, so when you were creating this space, which the grand opening is on September 9th,
Yes.
but when you were coming up with a name, I saw on social media you had a contest to name the studio,
Yeah.
but in the end, it was your children that chose the name. How did that name come about?
So I was really stressed about naming the studio. And I thought I was going to be terrible at this because I was like, how can I run a studio if I can't even name a studio? And this whole other side of me started coming up. This is why I do yoga, to not feed into this side. Anyway, so I reached out to everyone and I said, I can't come up with a name. I need everyone's help. I'll give you $100 anywhere downtown. Give me your best yoga studio name. And everyone came up with amazing names. And then my kids, right after I put it out, my kids asked me if we could go to the beach and go to sunset. So I was like, yeah, oh my gosh, I've been stressed about this. That's what I need. Thank you, children, for guiding me. So we got in the Jeep and I turned to them right away. We weren't even out of the driveway. And I said, I just put up this contest. What do you two think that we should name this yoga studio? And they came up with the best names. And then we were out at sunset in the lake. And my daughter said, Mom, name it Summer Soul.
That's a great name, honestly. It's like a connection to earth and yoga and how you feel and everything. So I really think it's a great name for your business. And of course it would be your children that connect you back to your roots.
Exactly. Kids are so intuitive, and my mother's maiden name is Summers.
Oh,
my middle name is actually Summer. So it was just like so
Meant to be.
perfect. But yes, like you said, it's a state of being. It's a state of feeling when we're connected with nature.
No, talking about the lake, I saw that you do like stand-up paddleboard yoga. Tell me about that. Why stand-up paddleboard yoga?
I have always loved the water, and in high school here in Peterborough, I was on the rowing team, went to university, rowed varsity, and it was just so healing to hear the water, to be surrounded by nature. So I took my first step yoga class in BC. I was pregnant with my son. This was 10 years ago. And I got off the lake and I just said, I'm doing that.
Okay, so not only were you adding another level of complexity by just adding the stand-up paddleboard, you're also pregnant. So congrats to you. That is insane.
Well, I had seen people do it online on Vacation South, and I always wanted to. And when I was out visiting family, they had a stand-up paddleboard yoga class. I was like, okay, I'm going to that. So I did. I wasn't a yoga instructor at the time, but that's what led me to become a yoga instructor.
Another layer to the inspiration.
Yeah, I went to my yoga teacher training and I said, I'm here to teach yoga on the lake. I'll never teach in a yoga studio.
Well, it's almost on the lake. We're close to Little
We
Lake.
are.
We're close enough.
We are. We're close to so many lakes. We're so lucky to be where we are.
I love Peterborough courses, honestly. I
Yeah.
grew up here as well, so it's my home.
It's beautiful. And I was thinking of the athletic spiritual thing. I'm like, we're such an athletic town and we're surrounded by so much natural beauty, so many lakes, that we have something really special here.
Okay, last question to wrap things up. How did you find out about the chamber? Why did you join? And what are your goals with chamber membership?
My husband's family owned a business in Toronto. They were part of the Chamber of Commerce there. So he really encouraged us to join.
Amazing.
And
Good
we're
for
just-
you, landlord.
Yeah, we're all about community, right?
Yes.
We thrive when we're in community. We can only do so much on our own, but when we open ourselves up to others and support, we thrive faster and more fully. Come to our grand opening. It's on September 9th from 2 to 4. We're gonna have a ribbon cutting, we're gonna have refreshments. We'll have some demo yoga classes at the end so you can get a feel for the space, but just come in, get curious. Curiosity leads to beautiful things, and one little yes can lead to many more beautiful yeses. So if you are curious and want to find out more about Summer Soul, you can visit our website, summersoul.ca. You can follow us on Instagram, summersoul.ca, or you can find us on Facebook.
And your Facebook is summersoul.ca?
It's Summer Soul.
There we go. Connected.
So we have yoga classes. We have beginner yoga classes called Yoga Foundations. We have children's yoga. We have teen and preteen yoga. We offer workshops, retreats. We have women-only soul circles in here on Sunday evenings, once a month. We have a healing room for Reiki right now. And we're looking to expand the healing room.